I don't really want to take him into the auction house because he'll probably start bidding on stuff and buying a load of crap. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you may have seen, I put a few little posts up on my YouTube channel to say I haven't been well for the last couple of weeks, I suppose. So over the whole of Christmas and New Year, I was feeling pretty terrible. Managed to do a few bits here and there, but yeah, nothing major. But slowly getting back into things. Yeah, very slowly. I'm pretty much there. I'm like about 90% better. 90% up to what I was. Still not quite right, but we'll get there. Anyway, enough about me. So this video, I wanted to go through my sort of goals and hopes and aspirations that I'd set myself for 2022. So you may have seen a video. I have shared it again recently. If not, I'll probably link it below, I think. Yeah, it would just be what I was sort of planning to do this year, and sort of, it was more, I don't like to set myself goals as such. It was more sort of things I was trying to think about more, and maybe try and pick up more and pick up less of, and that kind of stuff. So I thought I'd just go through what I've done. I haven't really done much of it, I'll be honest. So I'll just go through them and tell you what I've done. Yeah, and we can discuss it. We can discuss it in the comments below if you so wish. So number one, my main goal for the year was to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. As you may have seen by my numbers, I've not reached that goal. It's mostly my own fault, I think, really. But yeah, because basically a lot of the year I was filming all the videos on my phone, editing on my phone, and then moving over to my PC and uploading it from there. The problem being, my phone has just like totally filled up with memory, and however much I delete, it doesn't seem to clear down a lot of it. So I got to a stage where I couldn't really video anything, and if I couldn't edit it because it was wasn't enough memory on the phone to edit it and then put it into the right format again. So yeah, basically that was kind of the main reason, and I kind of lost confidence throughout the year at some point. So yeah, all of that kind of stuff added to the fact I just didn't get enough videos out, I don't think, to push myself up on subscribers. This year I'm hoping to I'll wait for another video, but basically I'm hoping to get to another 1,000 get to 1,000 subscribers this year. I've added, so I've got GoPro now, so I can get a lot more videos at car boots. I've also got plans of other stuff as well, which I'll go into in my hopefully next video. So yeah, didn't make that one. Number two of my list of things to do was to sell more certain items. So there was like 3 things I kind of pinpointed that I wanted to sell more of, and I've kind of done it on all of them. So one of them was vinyl records. If you've seen any of my sold videos recently, you'll know that I've been selling a lot of vinyl records. I've been buying a lot. My knowledge has, just really sort of shot up, really. Previously I didn't really know what I was buying. I still buy stuff now, I don't necessarily know, but I know a lot more stuff that does sell, and I know what it sells for, so I know what I can pay for it, that kind of thing. So that's really helped. Another thing was books. I wanted to sell more book bundles. I've sold tons of book bundles this year. I've still got tons listed. I'm looking at my stock. This is why I'm looking off into the distance. But yeah, I really enjoy selling vinyl, and I enjoy selling book bundles. There's not huge value in any of it, but if you sell enough of it, you make a fair bit of profit, so that's good. Third thing was trainers, is what I wanted to sell more of. Trainers, shoes, that kind of thing. And I've done that as well. I've picked up a lot more. I think I was just lucky I was in the right place at the right time in certain charity shops. So I bought like a load of different shoes and trainers at £1 each, which are all quite good ones. I've done that 2 or 3 times and I've got lucky. Plus I've been buying more. Plus I bought a big load of stuff for a girl I work with, and most of that was shoes. So yeah, all that kind of stuff it's done really well, and they're just quite easy to post and list. Some of them do stick around for a little while, but yeah, so I all those kind of things, I'm building my knowledge, and I'm hoping to just continue to do that as the year goes on. What was number 3? 3 was to sell more Facebook Marketplace. More FBM, so Amazon Fulfilled by Merchant. That's where the FB got me confused. Yeah, so end of last year, I think for Christmas last year, I was selling a lot more stuff fulfilled by merchant. So rather than sending it into Amazon, I was just listing it and selling it on my own because I was preferring doing that. This year I haven't really done any of that, and I wasn't really interested in it, so I don't know why I set that as a goal for the year. But yeah, I sent in a couple of boxes, 2 or 3 boxes into Amazon, so FBA rather than FBM, and yeah, that's kind of what I did. So I just found it a lot easier, just because it got stock out of the way. So yeah, failed that one, so that's good. Keep better records was my was another sort of aim and goal of mine. I've not at all. I'm in the middle of doing my tax return for last year now, and my records are a bit all over the place still. Something I want to try and work on. I'm just not very organised. I never have been. It's just one of those things. Yeah, we'll see. I've got sort of ideas of how to help improve that, but again, I'll go into that in the next video. Number 5 was to sell, so things I wanted to sell less of. One of which was DVDs. I have sold less DVDs. I've still got quite a few listed. Most of them are just bundles of stuff that I'm just trying to get rid of. So yeah, I'm going to try and push them and get them reduced, and sort of maybe combine some bundles and try and get rid of those just to get them out of the way. But I also did get given two massive bagfuls of DVDs for free. So yeah, I've still got a few of those left, but they've sold really well, so I don't mind selling those ones. But I was picking up a load of sort of rubbish DVDs before, so I've stopped that and I've cut that out. I've been picking up a lot of Disney DVDs which haven't done that well, so I need to just get rid of those and again bundle them up and get rid of them. Another thing was Plush. It was I just found it was quite slow to sell, although over Christmas this year it has sold a lot better than it did Christmas last year. But then my plan was to pick up less, and I did pick up less. In terms of when I went to charity shops and car boots, I didn't really pick up much. The odd bit here and there that I thought might do quite well, and most of that has sold pretty quickly. But then I did also get a big load of Garfield plush off of my dad to sell on, and I've sold a few of them, but I've still got a fair few to get rid of. So but then I only got them sort of halfway through the year. So yeah, kind of did and didn't do that well at that one, but yeah, they were just kind of goals and things to think about. So number 6 was to look at getting an antique booth or like a stall somewhere. I did kind of look at that. I sent a message to there's a local one which is about 10-minute walk away. I emailed them a couple of times, didn't hear anything back. I went into the shop and had a chat with the guy who he wasn't the boss, but he said he'd passed my details on to the boss. Didn't hear back. So yeah, I don't think it was kind of when I went in there and spoke to the guy. The sort of first thing he asked me was, "Oh, what'd you sell?" And I was a bit like, "Oh, everything." And I think that was probably the wrong answer. They might have wanted a specific niche of things, because they did say that they were trying to sort of diversify what they're selling in the shop, so they don't have all the same things. I guess I did say I sold a lot of records, but then when I walked around the shop, there was a lot of people selling records in there. So yeah, it's still something that's on my mind, and I would like to try it at some point, but I just got to find the right place. There are a couple of other places, they're just a bit further away, so yeah, might be something to think about in future. Number 7 on my list was to max out my ISA allowance, so my stocks and shares ISA. I think it was 20,000 is the max. I didn't get really anywhere near that, to be honest. I didn't think I would, but it was kind of a target to just sort of try and see if I could push myself to fill that up. But it was sort of obviously April to April is the month, and I did these in January, so I had like 4 months to fill it up, and then another 8 months. So either way, yeah, I've not filled it up, but it's something that's always on my mind, and I'm constantly trying to put money into it. Just basically anything I earn from eBay, I try and throw some into my stocks and shares ISA. So it's something that's on my mind. So that's kind of the point. Number 8 was to get better storage. Mainly on my loft, because it was kind of just bits that were thrown everywhere, and I did. I've got like a big Kallax unit up there now, for all my records. I haven't really sorted it out. I kind of sorted bits out, so that needs more organising, but in terms of storage, that's pretty full. I've got a couple more shelves up there as well, with books on and other stuff. So yeah, in terms of more organisation, I've improved the more the storage, and I've improved that. So yeah, I think I'm going to put that down as a win, because I think I've improved it, and that's the main thing. Number 9, I was going to try and source some items from auction. So you might have seen in the previous video, I've got an auction house literally just right over the road from me, and I was sort of planning on going there to try and source some bits. I haven't at all. Couple of reasons. One, I haven't really needed any stock. I've got so much stock. I pick up the odd bit here and there, so it's not like I've needed a big influx of stuff, because I haven't really got the storage to do it. So yeah, I suppose in my head that was what I was thinking. I'd just buy a load of stock from auction, but yeah, I haven't for those reasons. Also, the auctions run on a Monday, and it's just a bit awkward. I think they have an open day on like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I work Thursday, Friday. Saturday, I think they're only open for a couple of hours, and I'm usually busy on a Saturday. And Monday, when the actual auction is the day I look after my son. So it's the day I don't work on my full-time job. I look after my son, so usually I'm out and about, and I don't really want to take him into the auction house, because he'll probably start bidding on stuff and buying a load of crap. Which, I do that enough as it is, so don't want to get him into bad habits, because his mum would probably kill me. And then yeah, so that's reasons. I might again look at it in the future, but at the minute I'm actually quite happy not going to auction. So yeah, that's a no. And number 10 was I was planning to sort of list in advance, so I was trying to sort of get some listings that were going to come on without me sort of having to physically put them on. I can't think of what it's called, but basically I can't think of the word, but when you set it up so it basically is going to come on, you know what I mean. But yeah, I didn't do that at all. I think I started thinking about it, but then never really bothered. So in the end, I would just list as I listed it. I would get it up, and then sometimes I would get it ready and get it in my bank of ones ready to go the next day, and then just load it up the next day when when it was ready to go. So yeah, kind of no, but then it was something I was just thinking about might help, but yeah, I don't think I really needed it, so it was a bit of a pointless goal, I think, in my eyes. So there you go. So that out of the 10 things I kind of set myself of things to do, I probably did 2 or 3 of them. So yeah, not great, but I just like to have that in my mind, to something to aim and thrive to, just sort of something to think about for the year. So yeah, that is my 2022. It's now 2023. I have set myself another 10 ideas, goals, plans, similar type of things for this year. And if you subscribe, then hopefully I can get to that first goal. But you'll be able to see my new goals for the year. I may even film it after this, so it should be out the day after, or next couple of days or so after this video. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies if I've been gibbering on. I'm still not really with it. I don't feel it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching anyway. Let me know if you hit any of your goals, what how you got on, and sort of things you did, or anything that I've mentioned. If there's anything you've done or had thoughts of doing, drop it in the comments below. I'm happy to have a chat about it in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.